Why, hello there. This is how you put on a detachable collar like this. Very popular in the 19th century, and they remained popular until like the early to mid 1920s, and they were still used after that for like special dress, like white tie or whatever. So this has a buttonhole here, here, and here, and it is very starched, by the way. I just starched this. Oh, hey Quinn, what are you cooking for dinner? Oh, just a collar. And I made this as well. And on my shirt, which this still has a collar, but I just put a buttonhole here and two buttonholes here so that it can accommodate a detachable collar. That's not as historical, so. But yeah, see, there's the other collar stud in the back. And that collar stud just goes in there. But I want to wear this tie with it. And because of the stiffness, it is incredibly difficult to put on the tie before you, or to put on the tie after putting on the collar. So what you do is, before putting on the collar, you just put it through here. Now this only goes for turn down collars like this. This is a club collar. If it is like a standing collar or wing collar, you won't have to do this because you can just wrap it around your neck. But this has to go underneath. It has to go in between the fold right there. Let's pull that to the correct length. Okay. Now we can just put that back collar stud through. There we go. That's on there. Then you get the front collar stud, which is larger than the back collar stud, and you just put it through that buttonhole. And then I like to take a very small button hook like this. This is probably antique because they don't really make button hooks anymore. I take a very small button hook, and I find that because this collar is rather tight, I find it helps immensely, and that I literally cannot put on the collar without using a button hook. Just incredibly helpful. There we go. And then we do this side, just poke that through the buttonhole. Let me turn the light. Poke that through the buttonhole. That does not help very much. Hook it onto the collar stud and pull that through. Now the other side. Is that on there? No. Pop it through, do the little circular motion. And there we go. And just adjust collar how you'd like. And there you have the collar on. Now to tie the tie, as you do with a tie, unless it's a clip-on tie, which were very popular back then. Because of this probably, because it's really difficult to do this. So you just clip the tie on, and you're done. They call them tech ties, but this one is not, because I don't have the knowledge to make a tech tie. I only have the knowledge to just cut out fabric and sew it together. Nothing fancy. Alright, let's make sure that the tie has a proper dimple. Pull it. There we go. I generally prefer to have small tie knots with very large tie blades, though I will acknowledge that this is kind of an excessively small knot, but I'm small, so does it work? Yes. Nothing to it. Amazing. Now, I'll put on a stick pin. Just simply poke it through that and poke it through the button placket and then put on the cap. Though I'm fairly certain that a cap like this on a stick pin is a fairly modern invention. They might not have had those in the Victorian era. There we go. Vintage clip-on earrings. Not Victorian, well, maybe Victorian, but probably not. There we go. This one that has a screw. Because my ears aren't pierced, because I can't be bothered. I'd imagine that that would hurt quite a bit. So I'm not going to. There we go. I should make a bustle pad. Now I have 3 options. A waistcoat here and I have a jacket. It's all matching fabric, by the way. Pinstripe matches my skirt as well. It's a whole suit. I can do just the jacket, or I can do the jacket and waistcoat. Or I can just do the waistcoat. Or I guess I can just do this. I don't know. Just do it with the shirt. I think I'm going to do the whole 3-piece suit. Just because that's more fun. There we go. Where'd this thread come from? Ties used to be very short. Because waistcoats used to close very high up. Even this is honestly, for a Victorian waistcoat, this is actually relatively low cut. I have this one, which is not Victorian. It's from the 1990s, and it doesn't fit me very well, and I don't wear it. A lot of waistcoats buttoned even to like up here or even higher, like very high buttoning points. So you didn't need a whole tie, which frankly, I don't even like the look of that anyways. I vastly prefer the short tie, just aesthetically. So, waistcoat. Everything you're seeing in this outfit, by the way, I made myself except for the jewelry. because I don't know how to make jewelry. And I don't have the resources to do that. And I don't really care because I don't need to. So yeah. Does that improve the lighting? Yeah, I think it does. Okay. Well, here we have our waistcoat. I think this is a lovely combination with the pink and the blue and the white. And now the jacket. Where's the toe? This is all, of course, 1890s women's fashion, so it has very large sleeves. I'd say this outfit would be fashionable in like maybe 1896. And a hat. There we go. Gloves as well. Leather gloves, very pretty. I like them. And yeah, that is how to put on a collar stud plus putting on a whole like Victorian walking suit. Farewell.